Hi, it's Dr. Greg Jantz. As a counselor, there's one thing that I've seen a lot of. It's called blame, blame, blame. We can blame others, we blame ourselves. There's a spirit of blame. And the topic of blame is a difficult one because it causes us to have to look at ourselves. What effect does this have on our relationships? If we're a blamer, you can't have a closer, intimate relationship. We know that behind all blame is a sense of hurt, of pain, of unresolved issues that really relate maybe back to some unforgiveness. If I am carrying blame, I will carry a toxicity into all my relationships. And we know that at times we develop this mechanism of blame really as a way of deflecting or avoiding the real issue because it could feel overwhelming. So I'm just going to blame others and keep that distance. It prevents intimacy from happening in others or in our life. It's hard to be close and intimate with somebody if we carry this critical nature of critical judgment and critical blames. If we blame, it has a false sense of protecting us and our own identity. For example, blaming is a way of projecting onto another person really our own issues. If I blame, I'm not taking self-responsibility. So we know, we learn this. It's something that we certainly have learned, and we can keep learning this over and over and over because we maybe grew up in a family and they've specialized in teaching blame. All right. The impact of blame is destruction of a relationship. Impact of blame is it will rob you of having intimate relationships. Impact of blame means I've got to figure out at times self-forgiveness and forgiveness of others, and I have to see myself as developing the skills to be a healthy problem solver. And remember, I have to come to a place of resolution in my relationships in order to have a healthy relationship. That means a resolution within myself that I am not going to blame others, and you're not going to hear those words come out of my mouth any longer about blame. I'm going to take responsibility, and you watch. It's like a magnet will pull people towards you because we love to be around people that take self-responsibility and then create value for us. We project a sense I value this relationship. I can't do that if I'm doing blame. I know it's a big one. It's a big one. Sometimes it's sneaky and it's subtle and it comes into our lives and our relationships and we don't even realize what we're doing. So time for just a little checkup from the neck up as we look at, am I using words of blame? Do I have a heart that's carrying resentment and I am blaming others for everything in my life, or I'm blaming myself? Refresh and reset. See yourself as a healthy problem solver.